What's up everybody, this is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. I have a few leftover beets from a recipe I did a while back, so I'm figuring, you know what, let's go ahead and make some pickled beets. Very simple recipe. Ingredients will be in the description below. Anyway, the ingredients we're going to need is some beets, and this recipe is calling for about a pound of beets. I have 3 extra large beets. Be better if you just had the smaller ones. I have some red wine vinegar, which is a little bit of a change from the recipe that I'm kind of following. They used regular white vinegar, but I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and try it with that. We have some peppercorns, mustard seed, some salt, kosher salt, some cloves, a couple bay leaves, some sugar, and then we have some water. First thing I'm going to do is get these large beets in this water, and we're going to cook those for 45 minutes. Now while our beets are going, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients to this pot. So here's our red wine vinegar, our sugar, the cloves, the mustard seeds, the salt, peppercorns. If that looks like a lot of peppercorns, that's because I doubled, almost tripled the amount of peppercorns because I like pepper. And we're gonna bring this to a boil, and we're gonna let it simmer for 5 minutes, and we're gonna shut it off and let it cool off while these beets are cooking. So I actually had to let these beets cook for about an hour and a half, but then again, these beets are about double the size of normal beets. What I did was I put the whole beet in the boiling water. I didn't peel off any of the skin prior to that. Once they came out of the water, I let them cool down, and then you could just take the beets under the sink and rub the skin off with your fingers. Anyway, these are extremely large beets, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just cut them in half, and then we're just going to kind of cut them. They're not going to be circles, they're just going to be, you know, kind of half circles. And you know what? Let me taste one of these right now. That's good enough right there all by itself. I'm going to go ahead and add it to our jar. Now we're not going to be storing these. We're not actually canning these or anything like that. So no need to get all sanitary with the jars. I mean, have them clean, but you know what I mean. And it looks like I'm probably going to get 2.5 jars full, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and eat some of these as is because they're tasty right now. Alright, no need for you to sit through all of that. I have 1 jar knocked out. We have our liquid that we made earlier. I'm going to go ahead and take the bay leaves out. And we're just going to go ahead and pour this in to cover the beets. Alright, as far as the lid goes, for those of you guys that get mason jars and you don't have these plastic lids like this, I'm telling you, these are a lifesaver. I love these things. Instead of the little round, you know, canning lids or whatever. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and finish jarring these 2, or actually probably just 1 more of these. I'm going to eat 1, and then I'm going to let these sit in the refrigerator, and we'll pick this back up in 5 days. So I've had a chance to let these beets sit just a little bit longer than I was expecting to. I was getting my countertops done, so these have had a chance to sit in the refrigerator for about 8-9 days, somewhere in there. Let's get into them and see what's up. Alright, I'm going to put these on a plate so I'm not looking totally barbaric. These things are great. I'm telling you, this is a pretty hippie recipe, if you know what I mean, but I'm going to tell you this. These beets right here, I'm probably gonna pull them all out, kind of slice them up into like strips and add them to like a goat cheese kind of a salad to even make myself look twice as hippie is when I made these pickled beets. Anyway, I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta get outside the box. I know this is called No Hippie Barbecue, but you know what? You can't eat barbecue every day. Thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I do appreciate it. Comment, subscribe. I'm out.